The realty sector has found a hero of sorts in Arun Jaitley. So a part of the incentives, for example, for affordable housing, higher HRA tax exemption scheme, the finance minister has fulfilled a 3-year-old wish of exempting REITs from dividend distribution tax, a move the government says now corrects tax anomalies. Here's Kevin Lee and Ayush with that story.
I propose that any distribution made out of the income of the SPV by the REITs or the InvITs having specified shareholding will not be subject to the dividend distribution tax.
Magic words that have made real estate players incredibly happy. It's a demand that industry has been making for 3 years now, ever since SEBI cleared the way for real estate investment trusts to list in the country. Here's why. REITs work like mutual funds. They pool in investor money to invest in rent-yielding real estate units that are tradable on the stock market. However, since the income generated through REITs is paid in the form of dividends, this would attract the 15% dividend distribution tax, which dampened investor interest. Now with this exemption, experts say that they could see a lot more money coming into the cash-strapped sector, giving growth a fillip.
There is a possibility of 1 lakh crore of foreign money to come into the REIT sector. This real estate sector at this moment in time is suffering from a huge amount of liquidity crisis. I mean, this 1 lakh crore, if it comes in through the public offering from overseas, will bring in a lot of liquidity into the real estate sector.
This move has excited players like DLF, Embassy Group and RMZ, who have been keen on listing their properties through REITs for the last 3 years. And India's first REIT listing may now be just a few months away.
From a taxation standpoint, they have now almost evolved the perfect model. I think now both from a developer standpoint, who is like the REIT sponsor, who contributes to the asset, as well as from the foreign investor standpoint, who basically earns the dividend yield, I think the product is now perfectly designed. So now how long does it take for the first set of REITs to hit the market? I think it will obviously be still a few months.
I think these provisions will definitely help, and once the economy picks up, especially if GST gets passed, hopefully in this budget session, then I think the real estate sector will also pick up.
This will not remove all the liquidity problems that the sector is facing, but it will do much to ease the pressure. And if the RBI cuts rates further as a result of the government sticking to its fiscal consolidation roadmap, home loans will get cheaper, igniting demand and making life a whole lot easier. In Mumbai with Kevin Lee, this is Ayush Elavadi.